Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News. March 25. 5 o'clock America, New York. An anxious Asia arms for a war it hopes to prevent. Doubts about both China and the United States are driving an arms race in the Indo-Pacific with echoes of World War II and new levels of risk.
Washington Post World.
March 25. 5 o'clock America, New York. Bolsonaro's return poses risks for the former president, and Brazil. The deeply divided country braces for the homecoming of its most polarizing figure. RT World News.
March 25. 4:42 America, New York. Biden sends warning to Iran. America is prepared to use force to protect its people. The U.S. President has said U.S. President Joe Biden has commented on airstrikes carried out by the U.S. in Syria in response to a deadly drone attack on a coalition base, which Washington blamed on Iranian-linked militias.
Mirror World News.
March 25. 4:21 America, New York. Truth behind demon trapped inside ancient Japanese killing stone that split in half. The demon was believed to once take the form of an incredibly beautiful woman, who was part of a secret plan to kill the Japanese emperor who ruled from 1107 to 1123, Emperor Toba.
New York Times World News.
March 25. 3:56 America, New York. Thousands of Ukrainians endure dire conditions around Bakhmut, aid groups say. The fighting for the city has been the most violent of recent months and does not appear to be letting up. Ukrainian civilians moving water to their homes in Chasiv Yar, near Bakhmut, in March. Washington Post World. March 25. 3:37 America, New York. Berlin vote could turbocharge German capital's climate plans. Berlin voters on a proposal Sunday that would force the German capital to drastically ramp up its climate goals.
New York Times World News.
March 25. 2:40 America, New York. Paul Rusesabagina, Hotel Rwanda, hero, freed from prison. Paul Rusesabagina, a critic of Rwanda president, was tricked into entering the country, then sentenced to 25 years after what his supporters called a show trial. Paul Rusesabagina at the Supreme Court in Kigali, Rwanda, in 2021.
BBC News World.
March 25. 1:16 America, New York. Gordon Moore, Intel co-founder and creator of Moore's Law, dies aged 94. Mr. Moore famously predicted that computer processing power would double every 2 years.
Time.
March 25. 0:10 America, New York. The end of Princeton's Cinderella run. Near the beginning of the second half of Princeton's Sweet 16 game against the Creighton Blue Jays on Friday night, Creighton big man Ryan Kalkbrenner, who stands 7 feet 1 inch, threw down a monster dunk on 6 feet 7 inches Princeton forward Zach Martini.
RT World News.
March 25. 0:05 America, New York. China responds to TikTok allegations. Beijing insisted it would never ask any Chinese company to collect data or intelligence abroad. China has rejected charges by U.S. officials that TikTok is used to collect Americans' data, rebutting the claims after the company's CEO was grilled by lawmakers in Washington amid growing calls to ban the popular video-sharing app.
RT World News.
March 24. 23:20 America, New York. U.S. Senate rejects bid to repeal 2001 war authorization. The decades-old legislation has been invoked to justify U.S. military operations in at least 22 countries.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/. March 24. 2248 America, New York. Guelph mayor likes provincial budget, pleased with funding for mental health and housing. Cam Guthrie is also pleased that the Ford government is working to bring the deficit down. Guelph Mayor Cam Guthrie.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
March 24. 2212 America, New York. Spitfires defeat Knights to wrap up OHL's top seed in Western Conference. The London Knights will enter the 2023 OL postseason with the second seed in the Western Conference. London Knights.
BBC News World.
March 24. 2201 America, New York. Drama in the courtroom as Gwyneth Paltrow testifies. From jaw-dropping comments to questions about Taylor Swift, Paltrow's court testimony wasn't shy of drama.
BBC News World.
March 24. 2121 America, New York. Angola's 1977 massacre. Tragic twist for orphans of mass killings. The government said it had found their parents' remains, but other research raised fresh questions.
World news. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
March 24, 2042 America, New York. 5 notable moments in Gwyneth Paltrow's ski collision lawsuit testimony. Oscar-winning actress Gwyneth Paltrow is being sued by a retired optometrist who says she crashed into him on a ski slope, leaving him with a number of injuries. Gwyneth Paltrow exits the courtroom with a ceramic mug and metal cup after testifying during her ski crash trial, in Park City, Utah, U.S., March 24, 2023.